Just beginning in child's pose this morning. Sit your hips back towards your heels. Stretch your arms generously out in front of you if that's comfortable. And as you breathe, breathe into the sides of your body, the sides of the ribs, the lower back, shoulder blades. Look around some things. Do what you need to take care of yourself today, as every day. If you'd like to walk your hands over to one side, go diagonally and get a little extra, take a couple breaths along the side of the body. You don't have to, it's just a suggestion. If you went one side, go to the other. Take your time. And then come back to center and come up to tabletop. Hands and knees, move through, pout and pats. Warm up the spine. Involve front to back. And if you can add to the knees or anything, and have extra. Then take a couple more breaths right there. And you'll come to tabletop. Put your right hand to the side. So open up through the right and thread the right hand behind the left wrist. Come to the side of the head and shoulder. And then you'll do that one more time. Press into the left hand and open to the right. And then thread the needle. And stay there. You can walk your left hand overhead at a straight line or a diagonal, or hard to get to the sun. Carefully bring that left hand back to side to face. Press down, come on up to tabletop. Just take a breath, maybe slide your hips side to side. And then we'll come to the other side. So left arm will open first. And then thread the needle. And just take a pause down here, feeling into the back of the left shoulder and shoulder blade. And then press into the right hand and open again. Big breath in. And exhale. Slide it out, staying this time. And the right arm of your choice. It can open to the ceiling or walk overhead. And bring the right hand back beside the face. Press down, come up. And then tuck your toes under and see if you can sit back onto the heels. And if it doesn't work, you can stand. Or get a little stretch through the toes. And then take a few big shoulder circles. We're going to interlace the hands behind the back, stretch the knuckles down. And you can be standing on the knees. Maybe take the arms away from the body slightly. Even fold forward a little bit and come back up. Any movement that feels good, side to side. Gently come up, release the arms, come back to tabletop. Point the toes, tap the tops of the feet a few times. Good, and then let the feet rest, and we'll come into bird dog. So take the right arm forward and the left leg back. We're not going to hold it. Let's come back down to tabletop and switch sides. Left arm forward and try to find stability from the center. Keep going, alternating Opposite arm and leg. You can go slow. Pick up the pace if you like. You're moving from your center line. Keep going, warming up the shoulders, the core, even the hips and the glutes. And one more each side, make sure you even it out. And then sitting back into child's pose again, big toes touch, hands apart, hips to heels, walk the arms out in front, or relax your arms to the ground, either way. Then we come back up to tabletop. We're going to take another variation of thread the needle. You'll take the, where does it go? Left hand will go diagonally to the right, and then right arm will go under diagonally to the left. Yeah, it's a little different. And then you'll just come up and switch. We're going to just alternate side to side. So right hand diagonally left first, then left arm goes under, diagonally right, as we're making an X. And then come up, you're trying to rotate through the thoracic spine, take your time. So left hand diagonal to the right arm slides under. I know, it's good for the brain. Good, and then right hand diagonally left arm slides under. Let's do one more each side. A little thinking into this one. Good. Coming up into the back of the shoulders. Good, and then you come back up to tabletop. Cow and cats again, right to that linear midline. Rock a little bit front to back. So dropping the belly, expanding through the chest and the heart space, and then lifting and stretching in the back. Good, and then you'll come to neutral and keep the hips above the knees here. Walk the arms forward into puppy pose. You can even come up to the fingertips if you want a bigger chest stretch. You start to lower the chest down, forehead touches maybe. Too much on the fingertips, it's fine to keep the palms flat. It's also fine to have the elbows on the ground. Exactly, and if you don't feel anything and you want more, yeah, you imagine you're pushing a marble with the nose and come to your chin. So melting between the shoulder blades. Good, Julia. Nice with the chest, calm breathing, like Vivian's breath. Take a couple more breaths right here, breathing sideways, the sides of the body. Good, and then you'll slowly come up, walk the hands in. Let's actually sit back on the heels again. It could be toes tucked or pointed this time, you choose. And just do a few shoulder rolls. Even make the head and neck in a few circles. The direction of the shoulders. Interlace again if you like. Gently release that. You'll come back to tabletop. And this time we'll come into downward facing dog or child's pose if you prefer. Hips up, maybe pedaling the legs out. Yeah, you have to slide them under. Perfect. You're pedaling the legs, so slow and draw the opposite heel towards the floor. Keep the hips a little bit side to side. Lift your heels, come forward into a high plank position. I'm going to just hold this, soften between the shoulder blades, firm through the belly and thighs. One of the best ways to strengthen the core is through planks. Just a couple more breaths. Notice if your head's dropping and try to keep your head in line with the rest of your body. You need to modify knees down. Good, and then you'll just lower yourself to the mat. You can do knees first and then lower all the way down. Nice job. And then you'll just rise up to cobra a couple times. So you can lift, wiggle side to side, or come straight up and down. It can be tiny, low cobra, or you can press up higher. Hands of your choice. I sometimes like fingertips and hands wide. Good, just a couple more times. Really warming up and turning on the muscles in the back. Then you'll come into Sphinx. So coming onto the forearms. Hang out right here. Pull the shoulders back. The crown of the head towards the ceiling. I sometimes press my feet down, lift the kneecaps up, and pubic bone down, belly trying to lift. So you're still in that core body. Wild hair today. Some days, like this weather makes me wild hair. All right, just a couple more breaths. So then lowering down, you're going to slide the right arm out to the right. We'll do a few scorpions, and we're going to go alternating, or we'll do 5 on one side, 5 on the other. So it's like this. You bend the left knee, right arm goes out, and you roll over to the side. And if it doesn't work because you can't lay on your side, you can do it on your forearm. You can just sort of like roll over and come back. So it's fine to be lifted off if you need. Yeah, and the hand can go anywhere you want. You can straight out, and just tap and roll back on the belly or towards the belly. And just rolling back and forth 5 times. At the same time. Yeah, stay on the same side. Yes, like that. And if it's better to stay on the side and not go all the way to the belly, that's fine too. Yeah, good. That's it. Good. You can let the head rest. Good. So on the 5th one, just hold it and stay for a breath. And slowly and gently roll back onto your belly and just switch sides. So left arm goes out, right arm comes in, and you'll just roll over, tap, and come back towards the belly, or just rolling back onto the side is fine too. Just moving side to side, opening up through that left chest, left arm. Whenever you get to 5, you'll just stay. There's no hurry. Good, and then rolling gently back onto the belly. And slide the left arm in, coming back up into Sphinx pose again. Coming up onto the forearms, drag the shoulders back, heart forward, crown towards the ceiling. I sometimes move, or you can do little circles, Sphinx circles. This is another great place to start to access the core. So if you want, you can pull the chin to chest and pull the rib cage up. We could pull this down though, but pull in through those lower ribs. Yeah, like that. And then you can drop it down, coming back to Sphinx and stretch, and then do that a couple times. So we're not lifting all the way up, just part way to try to access that solar plexus area. Yeah, if you want to go all the way up, Maria, that's great. And if you want to come all the way up to forearm plank, you can do that. You can either point or tuck the toes, lifting up. And coming back down. Called Sphinx roll-ups. Let's do that a couple more times. Good. Really pull the ribs and belly in. Good. One more time. Tuck the chin. Pull the belly in, lift up, rolling and articulating. And then lowering it down. You'll bring the hands back alongside the side of the body, come into upward dog or cobra, and then press back to downward dog or child's pose. And then downward dog, you're gonna lift your heels and roll your body forward, coming to high plank. And then you reverse that, pull the heels back and roll back to downward facing dog. Heels lift, roll the body forward, high plank. And then press the heels back and slowly go back downward dog. Heels lift, roll forward, tuck the tailbone, pull the belly in. Press the heels back, pull the hips up, downward dog. One more time. Heels lift. Roll forward, high plank. And then pull the heels back, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg to the sky. Step it forward. Drop the back knee down. Good, and then keep the left hand where it is and twist open to the right. Your hand can be on a block if you have one, water bottle, and then maybe make a fist with the right hand and slowly roll the wrist in some circles. You can spread the fingers wide open up. And set the right hand down, tuck the left toes under, step back, downward dog, can also be tabletop. Then left leg to the sky, big inhale. Step the left foot forward or tilt it there. Set the right knee down, right hand down, twist to the left. Yeah, towards the non-mirrored wall. Make a fist. Just slow circles. And good, nice Carol. Good, Kathy. Spread the fingers wide open a little more. Set the left hand down, tuck the right toes under, so the hips go up, left leg goes back. Downward dog. Right leg to the sky, big inhale. Exhale, step it forward, or help it, left knee down. Inhale, twist to the right. Set the right hand down, tuck the left toes under, step back, downward dog. Moving with intention, left leg up, step or help it forward. So you curl into your center, right knee down, twist open to the left, big breath in, left hand down, step back, downward dog. We'll do that one more time. Right leg up, step or help it forward, and it can be from tabletop. Left knee down, twist open to the right. Right hand down, downward dog or tabletop, knees down. Left leg back, step or help it forward. Right hand down, twist open to the left. Left hand down, step back to downward facing dog. Bring the knees to the ground, come into child's pose. Put your hips to your heels. Or thumbs up to get a little different opening to the shoulders and upper back. Put the palms back down. Come back up to tabletop. Tuck the toes under, but walk your hands to the knees, and you'll press up to your feet at the back of your mat. So forward fold at the back of the mat. And hold on to your elbows if you like. Add a little sway. Gentle bend in the knees. Press down evenly through both feet. Drop your arms to the earth. You can keep the feet as they are or bring them closer. We're going to come into chair. So you bend the knees, drop the hips, and then take the arms and sweep them forward and up. Back of the heels, toes light. So take the arms, sweep them behind you, interlace them. Try to draw the shoulders back. Elbows can stay bent or straighten the arms. And then little pulses of the arms away from the body, if you can. 4, 3, get a little deeper. 2, and 1. Good, and then keep the hands interlaced, but stand up. Pull the shoulders back even more, wrap them back. Let the arms release, do shoulder shrugs or circles. Nice, and then on your inhale, you'll circle the arms up, and they can go forward or sideways. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees as much as you need, diving forward, drop your head, shake it out. Halfway lift, inhale. Bow forward, exhale. Inhale, rise up, extended mountain. Take the arms sideways or forward. Again, exhale, bow forward, bend the knees as much as you need. Halfway lift, hands to shins or fingers to the floor. Good, exhale, bow. Inhale, rise, like a reverse swan dive. One more time, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to the top. Then bring your hands to your heart and arms down by your side. Okay, then we'll take a walk up to the front of the mat. If you need to come to a wall, we're going to do a little bit of balance work. But we're going to start just with some ankle rotations. So arms can be down or at your hip or holding something. And you'll just right foot forward and just point and flex the foot a few times. And then draw some circles, pick a direction. So 3 circles. Circle the other way. Good, and then set the right foot down. Let's try the other side. So shift the weight to the right and just point and flex that left foot a few times. Circles. Circle the other direction. Good, and then gently set the left foot next to the right. Just take both arms up here. So sweep them up. And then eagle arms. The right arm goes underneath the left. Elbows lift to shoulder height. Shoulders soften down. And bend the knees like you're sitting in a chair. And you're weighted to your left foot. And then the right leg will stack on top of the left. And then I like to flex the foot. Put the toes back and press the pinky toe into the left calf. Really find that center line. And pull the front rib in. Steady gaze. Spine has the toe on the floor. All right, unwind. Pose. And other side. So keep it up, inhale. The left arm swings underneath the right. Bend your knees, coming into chair, weighting the heels. And then the left leg stacked on top. Flex the foot, pinky toe to outer calf, or big toe on the floor. I love that with your feet. Steady. And this shape, sensation, perfect balance of your inner world and also being out here. Okay, release. Bring your feet hip width and let's take a little twist here. Relax the shoulders, arms, jaw. Good. Come back to center, mountain pose. And that connection to your feet at the floor. Bring your left hand to your left hip, standing leg raise. You're going to lift the right knee and catch it. And then you want to pull the right hip and shoulder back. Belly in. It's fine to hold the bar. The bar is a wonderful tool. Good. And then you'll open the right leg to the right. Maybe for fun, let the knee go for a moment. You're really working those deeper muscles. And then hold it, bring it back to center, arms down, airplane. Take the right leg behind you. We're not going to hold it. You're going to come back, knee to chest. So remember, this is all about the crease of the left thigh. Press it back, airplane. Bring it forward, knee to chest, one more time. Go back to airplane. Lift your shoulders towards the ceiling, straighten the elbows. Good, and then come to stand, arms up. Hands to the heart, right hand to right hip. So lift the left knee, standing leg raise. The shoulders back, find that total body integration right here, breathing. Open it to the left. Maybe lighten or let go with the hand. Good job strengthening the hip flexors, quadriceps, and deep core muscle. Bring it back to center, arms by your side, and then 3 times, airplane, back to standing leg raise. You move at your own pace with your own breath. And then steadiness, connection, breath, and movement. The spine long, we're just moving through different planes of the body. Good job. And then set the left foot next to the right. When you're done. Extended mountain, big reach. Bring your hands to heart center for tree, right foot to left leg. Our final balance here. Be above or below the knee. And the arms if you like. Practice or put your thumbs above you. Mountain pose. Just be switch to the other leg. Every pose. That left foot up somewhere on the right leg. That center line of your body. Go ahead. Reach up. Turning to mountain pose. Come on back to the front of your mat. Wander. Take a big breath in, scoop it up. Exhale, bow forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Downward facing dog. Walk your feet back. Pedal it out right here, bending your knees one at a time. Squeeze both heels towards the earth. Lift the heels, roll forward, high plank. Set your knees down. Set your forearms to the ground. And you're welcome to interlace the hands or forearms parallel. And then if you want, you can lift the legs back up into forearm plank or stay on your knees. But if you are, wherever you are, you're gonna rock your body forward and back. Little rocks, forward and back. If you're on your knees, it's not such a big movement. On your toes, pressing the heels forward and back. Last 3, 2, 1. Lower the pelvis, come into Sphinx pose, pause. Good. And we're gonna do that again, this time on one elbow. So it's side forearm plank. So you'll bring the right arm across the body, roll to your right hip. Yeah. And you can either bend the right knee, left leg straight to lift. That's one option. Or stacking the feet, you lift, right step. You choose. So maybe right knee bent, forward, left foot presses down, lift up. And then left arm goes up, wherever you want it to be. Good, bend the right knee, yes, good, Linda, yes. For 3, 2, and then come on down. You'll come back onto your belly, come into Sphinx and pause. Wiggle side to side. And then we'll try that other side. So left forearm goes across the mat, roll onto your left hip. Bend the left knee if you're gonna bend the knee, right leg straight or stack the feet. Press down into what's on the ground, lift up. Really lift it at left side, and then right arm can open up. Breathe and hold for 5, 4, move into the side of your body, 3, total body integration, 2, and 1. Come back down, back onto your forearms, Sphinx pose. Add a little movement. Who asked for 4?
You know, I feel like we're back. We're back.
We're back. Okay, lower down, make a pillow out of the arms here for a moment. Rest your forehead. If you want to bend the knees and link the legs side to side, you can. And you release the feet to the ground. Slide your hands underneath your shoulders. You're going to press up to the tabletop and then downward facing dog. So put your right leg up and back. And step it forward or help it there. Then you'll keep the left knee lifted. And we're going to take that twist again. Left hand down, twist open to the right. So rotating through that mid back, opening through the heart and chest and shoulders. And then bring the right hand down. You'll spin the left foot flat. Come up to warrior 2. The left arm will pull you up into that warrior 2 pose. Nudging that right knee right. And then triangle. Straighten the right leg. And you hinge. Hinge to the right. Let the right hand drop down, maybe to the shin. Maybe it hovers in space and you're really working from that core body again. Only if that feels safe on your back. Good. Yes, you might even bend that left elbow and pull the shoulder back. Yes, like that. Opening through the chest a little more. Heart center a little bit more. Good, and then let the left arm pull you up to stand, feet to parallel. That side facing wide leg forward fold, hands to the hips, and hinge forward. Your hands can come to the ground or to your ankles, or maybe even interlaced at your back again. Softly release the hands if they're not already at the floor. Walk yourself back around to the right foot and step back to downward dog. So to the front of the mat, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, press your chest towards your thighs, really open that upper body. And then come forward, high plank, knees down, bend the elbows, low plank or to the belly. Upward dog or cobra, point the toes, pull the shoulders back. Downward facing dog or child's pose, you choose. Stretch your left leg up and back. Step or help your left foot forward. Plant the right hand, twist open to the left. We would twist first. Not yet. This is great for getting that outer left hip to stretch, right? You're gonna pull the left hip back, heart forward, opening through that chest and thoracic area. Good. Now, left hand down, right foot flat, warrior two. Bring the left knee back, just a hair. Pull the shoulders back, expand from the center of the chest out. Straighten the left leg into triangle. Left hand can rest on the shin or the floor or block or hover in space. You might even practice the right arm and pull from the shoulder back. Good. Yes. The right arm pull you up, feet to parallel, that side facing wide leg, forward fold again. You might interlace the hands at the back, fold forward, or hands can be at the floor. Head go, you might even move side to side. Cleansing breath. And if you're trying to make an ocean sound, but with the mouth closed, that ujjayi breath. Release the hands to the mat. Walk it around to your left foot, your front foot. Step it back, downward facing dog. Bend your knees a lot. Press your chest towards your thighs. We'll melt that, just like that feeling in puppy pose. Melt between the shoulder blades. And then press forward to a high plank. This time you'll lower all the way down. It can be knees first, come all the way onto the belly. Let's come back up into Sphinx pose again. Come up onto the forearms. Are you ready for second set of these? Tuck your toes. Chin to chest. Lift up to forearm plank. Rock it forward and back. Let's try 10 times. 9, 8, 7, 6. Really pull the belly button to the spine. 5. 4, knees down or spine if you need. 3, 2, cinch in a little bit more. Good. Lower the pelvis. Come into Sphinx. You can add a little movement, stretching it out.
I'm gonna have to apologize. I can tell.
No, it's good. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Okay, let's try the side plank again, forearm plank. So come on to the right side, right forearm. If you want it to be a little more challenging, you keep the forearm forward. You're all in one line. It makes it a little bit more. But you decide about your shoulder. So I like mine across. All right, you can bend the right knee, left leg straight, press down to lift up, or stack the legs. Left foot on the right, and lift the bottom hip. Pull into that center line. So shoulder strengthening for sure. Core strength. Squeeze your glutes and thighs. Nice tongue. Head back, hips forward. Head back, hips forward. Good. Come back down. Come onto the forearms, Sphinx, or whatever you want to do. All right, one more side. Left forearm across the mat or in line. Roll onto that left side. You can bend the left knee or leg straight. You press down into whatever on the floor. Might even be the right hand. Lift up. And then right arm can open or it can stay for support at the floor. Really squeeze. You might even squeeze the glutes. Squeeze your legs. Pull into that center line. Feel the heat. Building the healing heat. For 3, 2, and 1. Come on down onto your belly. And let's lay down, make a pillow out of the arms if you like. You can windshield wipe the legs or just rest. Don't have to do anything here. And we'll come into floor bow. So you can bend the knees and you may catch your feet. And if not, you can interlace your hands at your back. Shark pose or floor bow. And then you'll just lift up. So it's either holding the feet or hands interlaced if possible. Knees bent, good. Opening the shoulders. You have the feet, there's a little kick. Take it down and just rest. You can turn a cheek to a side, just rest. The good news, there's one more of those, last one. Floor bow, or you can take that shark pose, those knees bent, arms can even reach back. If you can't interlace, that's fine. Or interlace. Knuckles back. You're strengthening the back side. Yeah, good. Nice idea. Or catch the feet and kick for 3. Open the shoulders and chest. On 2. And 1. Lower down and rest. Turn a cheek to a side or take the pillow out of the forearms. Stay here and allow the breath to slow down. Your hands under your shoulders, press up to tabletop. If you want to move through some cow and cat or side to side, walking front to back, you can do that. And then you'll make your way to seated. So sitting in the middle of your mat, bring your feet around to the front. Okay, this is it for core. We'll take some boat pose. So you can hold on behind the thighs and just gently rock back so you feel the core body. So you can pull the front ribs in, but shoulders back. And then you can lift the right leg up, maybe the left leg up. And I like to try to bring my thighs and chest as close together as possible. That's where I feel the most. And arms forward if you want. And then there's some options. So always options. Can be where you stay. You can also start to straighten the leg, but try to keep those chest and thighs close together. You can also, from here, touch your big toes. I find it less core work and more play.
Oh,
Hold the toes. Yeah, maybe straighten the legs. They can be out or in. A cramp. Maybe hold the feet instead. Yeah, a little bit of play. Maria. Linda, lift up through the chest and stay and breathe. Last couple seconds here. I love that, Kathy. So fun. All right, you're gonna bring the feet down and then just lay down, lower down. Draw the knees into your chest and just rock side to side or draw some circles. And then you'll take your arms out wide, let your knees fall to the left. So nice, easy twist, knees to the left. You can hold on to the right knee with the left hand if you like. Just bringing that knee up, that right knee up a little higher. Your legs are exactly stacked. You can feel good, like a pretzel twist. Very gently come back to center. Let's take it to the other side. To the right. Take the gaze to the left if you want. And hold of that left thigh or knee with the right hand. Maybe bring the leg up a little higher. Slowly and gently come back onto your back. Bring both feet flat to the floor. And take the feet apart, let the knees just knock together. Just relax through the pelvis right here. Belly, chest. From here, I'm going to give you a choice. So you can either come into reclined pigeon, right ankle over left thigh, or some outer hip stretch. You can also take happy baby pose if you like. That's kind of a fun. Or if you feel like an inversion, shoulder stand, or headstand, something like that, hips on a block, you can do that. So I'm going to time it. We'll be here 4 minutes. 4 minutes. So you've lots of time to do what you feel your body might need. If you're in pigeon, it'll be about 2 minutes each side, or do a minute each side, and then something else. Maybe drop or move. Listen to your body. What's your body and also your intuition. So it's about this beautiful play of tuning in to the inside and also staying out here in the world. Sometimes we can get focused inside or too focused outside and lose perspective of one. So it's one of those realms. Especially for the holidays, I find it so important to be able to check in internally as you're out here externally. Like, what do you want? I'm a total introvert. And I like a lot of alone time, and sometimes the overwhelm of people, family and all that, I get lost. So having that ability, but I really want that connection and relationship and, you know, togetherness, community. So I have to kind of put myself out there deliberately because that's what I want. And also take time to check in internally to make sure I'm still okay. Often we really go, you know, either ignore ourselves completely or indulge ourselves completely and staying in that balance of what do I want? How do I take action to have that and honor the process and who I deeply am? We've got one more minute. Last minute, really try to do what you need in order to find rest, right? We're moving towards rest. Is there something your body or your mind needs before you can land there? Last 10 seconds. Begin to make your way towards Shavasana, towards rest. Don't forget to breathe. As you land here, don't forget to breathe. Allow yourself to just let go. Whatever that means to you. And my favorite visualizations of what letting go means. I think I like visualization. Sometimes it's very just let go. It's like not concrete enough. So what does that mean? But my favorite visualization around it is a trapeze artist, which is one of my biggest fears. I'm afraid of heights. But the idea of being up on a trapeze and you want to get to the next one. In order to get to the next trapeze, timing is a lot of it. But you also have to be willing to let go of the one you're holding. If you want to get to that next place, sometimes you have to let go and trust. And I love that idea of trapeze because there's a net there. There's a net underneath you. If you miss, it's okay. You're caught and you get to try again. You have to let go. Every once in a while. This place, Shavasana, is about learning what that feels like. To let go and trust. Because if you're holding too tightly here, your body can't relax. It's in the letting go that you actually are held. There's a support. There's this ground beneath you right here. The more you let go, the more you're held. Supported. A lot of us hold on so tightly for that illusion of I'm in control. And we do have control over what we think, how we respond, our action. And then there's so much that we don't have control over. Learn how to let go. And really provide that healing space to move forward. We move into this next year. We're in this transition period right now. Marking that next new beginning. A great place to just tune in. What do I need to let go of? What practice am I holding on to so tightly? And I can't reach the next one. You don't need to let go of right here. And if there's an answer that you need to let go of, if there's something that bubbles up for you, can you do it right now? Not, I will on January 1st, or I will soon after Christmas. Now, you can use that goal. Sometimes it's this underlying repetitive thought. That isn't there in the back. You don't need to know what caused it to be there or why it's there. Just, I'm done thinking that. I'm gonna let that go. I'm not believing it. Choose not to believe. You let go of right now. Take a nice deep breath in. Pull out new possibility. And let the breath go all the way out. Breathing naturally, you can start to wiggle your fingers and toes, feeling back to your beautiful body. Bend your knees, and as you're ready, you'll roll to a comfortable side. And then with your hands, gently press yourself to a seated position. Touch the palms of your hands together, and your thumbs to your heart space. And the thumbs to your forehead center. Namaste. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. And thank you for the suggestions. It's so fun. Good job at home. Bye. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas.
And Merry Christmas.
I won't see you before Christmas, so have a wonderful weekend and
You too. And I'm out of town next week. I'm gone next week.
okay.
There's a lot of on demand. This one will be there. You can do this one again.